key vote tomorrow in Georgia as Democrats want to take away the House seat occupied by Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price. So what's at stake? Let's talk about that and some other things with Kristin Tate, who joins us again. Nice to see you, Kristin.
Great to see you.
Okay, so Republicans have had this seat since the days of Jimmy Carter. It was Newt Gingrich that took it back in 1978. How important is it, and what are you watching in this election?
Well, it's an important race, but I think that the Democrat is not likely to win. He would need over 50% of the vote for an outright win. It's a crowded field. There are nearly 20 people running, and 11 of them are Republicans. So what's probably going to happen is this will go to a runoff, and when it's one-on-one, the Republicans will kind of consolidate and fill in that gap. And I expect this to be an easy Republican win here.
Interesting.
So, wow,
Yes.
because the Democrats have raised an unusually large amount of dough, a lot of money for this race in particular, and they want to make it a referendum on Donald Trump's presidency, of course. So do you think that we're going to see that, and maybe not in this race, because you sound like you're leaning towards the Republicans on this one, but something in the future? I mean,
Look,
we have the midterm elections coming up as well.
We might, but a lot of the money coming in is coming in from out of state. It's a bunch of Democrats trying to make a statement here, trying to make this about Trump. But when you look at the state, when you look at the way the voters tend to vote in that state, I just don't see it happening in a runoff. Again, right now the Republicans are very divided in the state because there are so many GOP candidates. But when it gets to that runoff, they are all going to consolidate.
Well, the Democrats need to pick up 24 seats in 2018 in the midterms to take back the House, and of course that's their objective. Meantime, you have President Trump tweeting about this election. How effective do you think messages coming out of the Trump administration are in this election?
They're important. I think what's even more important is just what Trump does. You know, he's still at the beginning of his presidency. He has time, and I think that public opinion will be shaped based off of his actions. And all of the money in the world from the Democrats isn't really going to change that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I think a lot of this is just being hyped up by the liberal media and
I was
going to
ask you that because Trump specifically said that in his tweet about the media coverage. Bad.
Yes, it's an effort to embarrass and undermine Trump. But the voters will speak for themselves, and I expect that they will not be aligned with the message we're getting right now from the media.
All right, clearly a Republican perspective on that. Thank you. Kristin Tate, author of Government Gone Wild and The Hill contributor. Nice to see you. Thanks for being with us.
See you guys.
Thanks, Kristin.